Shalom, Kohaloi Haubashina Washai Bashim Kakutash. Double honors into the apostles, double honors into the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers and so forth. This is your brother Malcolm continuing. You already know what happened. They cut the video. But yeah, I've already made those mistakes, man. For you younger brothers out there, you don't if you're gonna have to deal with children, deal with your own. Make your own children, because the job of a stepfather, of a step baby daddy or whatever is a thankless position. The brothers were telling me about that dude Zion, whatever his name, the basketball player, whose stepdaddy paid for his basketball classes and took him back and forth to to practice and spent all that money and time on him for all those years, and he made it to the league and gets on TV and thanks his mom, who did nothing to as far as that aspect of his life. All right, but this is Proverbs 31:3, and it reads, "Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways to that which destroys kings." So we're the new kings of the earth, man. Don't give your strength into these women, man. Be very careful about the women that you choose to lie in your bosom. And this is a video, and it's called 4 Types of Women to Avoid. All right, it's a short video, so let's go ahead and play it.
Never date. These queens have more red flags than a communist parade. Number 4, she wants you to ditch your career and goals for you to focus on hers. Number 3, girls that smoke. They're naturally inclined to take risks and let their impulses control them, and taking part in an activity that they know is detrimental to their health. Number 2, she has a lot of followers on social media. Not only does she have an army of orbiters around 24/7, but her self-evaluation is going to be hyperinflated, and your attention is never going to be enough. And before we move on to number 1, join our Red Pill Discord, link in the bio. And number 1, she's a mom. If she has kids and simply wants to date, but doesn't want more kids with you, walk away. You will.
Or she might even want more kids with you, but you still have to take on the issues and the problems of these children that before you that could have all sorts of demons on them. All right? All sorts of issues. So all I'm telling you, brothers, you younger brothers out there, if you're going to get involved with a woman, try to find you a woman that doesn't have children. Because if you're going to deal with children, all right, especially when you're feeding them and taking care of them, and they're disrespectful towards you. Yeah, and another thing, too, you can never be number 1 in her life. Her children will always come before you, no matter how much you provide for her or her children. All right, whether it be a little or a lot, you will never be first in her life. You're always going to be, and not to mention that the baby daddies are still, in the picture quite often. The ex or the exes, and their minds and their hearts are never truly going to be yours. You're a thing of convenience. All right, so you're the prize. This is Ecclesiastes. Um, 1:9, and it reads, "The thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." So look, women with this adulterous behavior, like in that video that played in the first portion, that is nothing new. All right. As a matter of fact, if the Bible was applied, if the rules of the Bible were applied today, there would be very little adultery. So a lot of women, I watched a video where someone showed a grandmother talking about how she tricked off on her husband, and there was no social media, and how and none of her sisters or her, her family members knew anything about it.
4 types of woman.
Knew nothing about it. because they didn't have cell phones and all that stuff. They were just getting it when her husband would go and leave, she would jump in the car, disappear, go to the next town or whatever, and be getting broke off. She was getting it in. This was the grandmother. Matter of fact, let's go back to that Ezekiel 16 and 44 again. And it reads, "Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter." All right? So once again, brothers, stay focused on doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, I'm to the point, I don't even really want to deal with women like that anymore. I don't. I'm completely and totally turned off, man. All right? I've given my all, you know, and I don't feel like I get the reciprocation that, you know, that you should get as a man. So it's not even really worth it. Okay? Especially with dealing, you know, trying to counsel, you know, it's a 100-man camp here in Chicago, man. So, you know, a lot of these young brothers are trying to count and listening to the things that they go through and the things that's done to them. And then off my own experiences, what I've gone through with my wives, oh, man. No, man. Focus on the kingdom. Focus on doing the work, man. We're almost out of here. Isaiah 4:1 is coming, man. All right? That should be enough. The Lord's going to reward us with our wives, man. And hey, guess what? And I keep telling you, the wife that you with now, she may not be the wife to go up on a chariot with you. All right, because she's more than likely, if she's offended you or done something against you, you know, in your simpness, in your softness, you might forgive her, but that don't mean that the Lord will, man. That don't mean that the Lord will at all. This is Isaiah 4:1, and it reads, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." So you women can be bold enough and be such a boss bitch that you think that you don't need a man of the Lord in the days that's literally days away. You're fooling yourself. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just play this short video one more time for you hard-headed men, man. And I don't care how pretty she is, how big her booty is, how big her breasts is, whatever, man. How thick her lips are, her DSLs. All right. There's certain women that you should avoid, and these are some of them.
You should never date. These queens have more red flags than the communist parade. Number 4, she wants you to ditch your career and goals for you to focus on hers.
So these women that block men from going out and doing the truth. Oh, you're always with the brothers. You blah 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 blah.
Number 3, girls that smoke. They're not.
It's a disgusting, nasty habit. It smells horrible, and it is stupid because they already know what it does to your body. And women like this are likely to take risks and take chances. All right. They even sleep with other men, maybe even get pregnant by other men, and then have an issue with you if you don't want to be with them or be with her after that. It's like, are you serious?
Naturally inclined to take risks and let their impulses control them, and taking part in an activity that they know is detrimental to their health.
Right.
Number 2, she has a lot of followers on social media.
And that social media is a demon, man. Because women that are on social media are always shopping. See, that's the thing. The women is always shopping. They always swiping right. All right? Looking for the next best thing for when you fuck up. They take that number for that guy or call up that ex, you know, when you fuck up. And, well, he gonna fuck up, here's my number. And they'll take it. Or they'll get that guy, that ex, a call, man. All right? That validity, that validity that they're looking for, that validation from all these, you know, simps. They'll see a pretty face, some thick lips, a big ass, and some tick old bitties and lose their damn mind. Be the first to commit adultery. As one brother said, if she, if she bend, I'm in. And that's the mindset most of these guys in the world.
Not only does she have an army of orbiters around 24/7, but her self-evaluation is going to be hyperinflated.
And I did a video some time ago that said, the easiest woman to get is actually the married woman, because you only have to compete with that one man when he messes up. With a woman like this, that's getting she's got so many, you're competing with way too many men. When she's popular on the internet, all the DLs, and especially the ones or the DM messages, especially the ones that got a crap load of money that's willing to fly here and fly out there and do that, you got too much to compete with. But that married woman, she's the easiest woman to get, man. All right.
And your attention is never going to be enough. And before we move on to number 1, join our Red Pill Discord, link in the bio. And number 1, she's a mom. If she has kids and simply wants to date, but doesn't want more kids with you, walk away.
Yep, even if she wants kids with you, man, you want to really, really consider, especially if you're young, man. I can see if you're an older brother, and she's a little older and she's paying her kids a little older, whatever, that may or may not work, still could be a problem. All right. But once again, for you younger brothers, this isn't the time to be hunting for women anyway and trying to handle a whole bunch of wives. Focus on doing the work so we can get the hell out of here. And then the Lord's going to give us all that we want, man. Give us our heart desires. Okay. What is that? That's Psalms. I've made my claims on particular women that I want. Whoever the Lord gives me out of them, and at this point, I can wait. All right. I really can wait. This is, this is Psalms 37:4, and it reads, "Delight thyself also in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart." All right. When you go to Matthew, I believe it's Matthew 19, if I'm not mistaken. It says, and 29, it says, "And every man that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit an everlasting life." All right. So everything I just said, you're going to get 100-fold of that if you lose it or if you didn't have it. So you're going to have plenty of wives and the money and the power and the physical virtue to deal with them all. Same as Solomon. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Call Halal, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Tam Yah, Tawab, Man, Hallelujah.